Welcome to the Experience Matters podcast with your host, Kent Clothier Sr., and your co-host, Kevin Homel.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next edition of the Experience Matters podcast. This is Kent Clothier, and my co-host today is Kevin Homel. We'll hear from him in just a second. I've been off for a couple of weeks, and I'm going to catch back up on a few of the podcasts. I got a great topic for you today. Good morning or good afternoon, Kevin.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm doing great. Glad you're here today.
It's been a minute. Well, I want to jump in and tee this one up for everybody today. So you have been out for about 3 weeks, just kind of gathering notes and going back and listening to the first 10 or 11 episodes to see what kind of response we've gotten. We've got a lot of listeners out there. Seems to be getting traction every single time. The questions that are coming in are all coming in from clients, from entrepreneurs that are listening that have picked this up. And I know that you've got an interesting topic today to talk about the people who seem to want to know entrepreneurial advice. So I'm going to let you take it from there.
Thank you, Kevin. First off, we've probably done now 10, 11, 12 of these.
That's right.
And they're up on SoundCloud. They're on our website, memphisinvest.com, and they're on iTunes. So be sure to go to iTunes, and if you like it, fine, give us a review. Same thing on SoundCloud, or drop me an email. And it's important that we hear from our audience on how we're doing. It continues to grow. The traffic continues to gain traction, and so we always want to bring you really good content. So today I want to talk about a subject that I had a chance over the last couple of weeks to talk to a lot of people about, that I was with over the last couple of weeks. It all boils down to people that want to be an entrepreneur and understanding what it takes to do this and to do it at a very, very high level. Because there's a lot of misunderstanding about what it takes out there, and you can buy a course, and you can get some books, and you can sign up for different things, and it's going to happen pretty quick for you. Well, that couldn't be further from how it works. And I'll tell you from experience that there is nothing easy about being an entrepreneur. In fact, it's a pretty lonely job being an entrepreneur. It's a hard job. Sometimes it's a crappy job being an entrepreneur because it changes every day. It's very hard to do. There's no overnight success. There's no get rich quick. You get punched in the mouth a lot, but it all comes with the opportunity of being an entrepreneur if you have the right discipline and you understand what it's going to take. But if you think it's going to be easy, if you think it's going to be a get rich quick, if you think it's going to be something that where you just turn it on or off and you have no skills, it's not going to happen. You are going to have to work very, very hard. You're going to have to get knocked down several times. You're going to have to do an unbelievable amount of work that you probably have no idea how hard you're going to have to work. You're going to have to grind every day. There are no days off. You're going to have a tremendous amount of patience. And if you're in the pursuit of excellence every single day, to be an entrepreneur at the very highest level, that's what it's going to take. You're going to fail probably several times, but we all heard many, many times, you cannot quit. I read an interesting quote over the last month from Nick Saban, the football coach at Alabama. And he was talking about the national championship game, on what he's focusing on with his team at this time of the year right now as they prepare for the new season. And his quote was, "Hopefully we don't waste a failure." Hopefully we don't waste a failure. And what I think Coach Saban was saying there is that they had a failure in the national championship game last year with Clemson. And hopefully they don't waste that failure and they learn from it and they improve upon it and the failure doesn't happen again. So I'll say the same thing to you. The failures that you have, which I've had many, that we try to learn from them. And we don't waste a failure. And that we turn that into an opportunity. So what does it take to be a successful entrepreneur? Which whatever business that you're starting. You must be able to solve a problem. You must be able to provide value, provide service, provide a product. You must be able to learn the skills to solve people's problems. And when you do that, you become an entrepreneur. You have to do the research. You have to do the learning to understand how to provide value, to provide a service, to provide a product. You have to do the work to learn the skills to be able to solve a problem. If you're able as an entrepreneur to provide real value, you will get paid. You won't get rewarded for just putting in the time. You have to bring real value, and for that, you will get paid. Whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you're just working for somebody else. If you have the ability to solve problems and learn the skills on how to do that and provide real value, then you will get paid. And I'll give you an example in our business today. And I go looking for problems because every company has problems. And we have them in our company too. But the thing I do, I go looking for them. I'm asking people about them. I want to know what they are. I want the opportunity to go solve them and learn from them and see that they don't happen again. That's what you have to do as an entrepreneur. Again, you have to be able to solve a problem, provide a service, provide value, provide a product, learn the skills to do that, and provide real value, and you will get paid. You'll get paid by an employer if you're working today, and you will reap the rewards as an entrepreneur if you follow those simple steps that I just gave you. So remember what I said. Easy does not work. Shortcuts do not work. You have to put in the time. You have to grind every day. You have to be patient. And there's nothing easy about being an entrepreneur. Kevin, I had a short podcast today. I want to deliver a message to a lot of people out there about what it takes to do this. And it's not easy. It is very hard. And I don't want to give any misconceptions to any young person, middle-aged person, or old person that being an entrepreneur and starting a business is easy, because it is not.
Yeah. No, that's a good message. The questions we got, a lot of people that are brand new in business that we see good questions coming in. I think a couple of things that we saw from those questions were maybe some misconceptions that it was just going to be a piece of cake because you have an idea. I love the solve the problem, because that's how any business really starts. A business is a solution to some problem out there that exists. Otherwise, people won't pay for it. So I like that. Provide value. Nobody's going to pay for your stuff if it doesn't provide some value. whatever it is, product, service, or anything like that. And then obviously the hard work that comes with it, the research, the digging in, the understanding details, all that you've talked about for, 10 or 12 podcasts now. So good, short, simple message. Take it to heart, people.
Thank you for joining me again. Follow us on iTunes, SoundCloud, memphisinvest.com, and I'll see you on the next podcast. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Experience Matters. You can listen and subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. Be sure to visit us at memphisinvest.com.